I have a letter from Ashley Wheeler-Gerd. She is the general manager of the Paddock Mall. She wants you to know that while the holidays may look a little different this year, we at the Paddock Mall are committed to providing a safe and enjoyable holiday shopping experience. We're excited to be able to bring holiday spirit to this very unusual year while keeping everyone as safe as possible. We are practicing social distancing and are making people stay at least 6 feet apart, 2 meters from other people. Covering your mouth and nose with a cloth face cover in accordance with state and local guidelines, and they are encouraging you not to gather in groups and adhere to each individual tenant's COVID-19 policies. Each policy will be, each tenant, each vendor in the mall will have a different COVID-19 policy, so make sure you're up to date on that. We look forward to welcoming you to the Paddock Mall this holiday season. Happy holidays, Ashley Wheeler-Gerd's general manager. So the Paddock Mall doing its part in keeping up with COVID-19 social distancing and precautions. So the Paddock Mall business not as usual, but as close to usual as possible. I told you this earlier today, but I want to give it to you again. Santa on the Square is going to return downtown to the downtown square in Ocala this December. The family-friendly program takes place Tuesdays and Thursdays from December 3rd through the 17th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Due to COVID-19, photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus will be socially distanced. Guests are encouraged to wear face coverings, maintain a physical distance of 6 feet apart in the queue line, and utilize hand sanitation stations supplied by the city. This according to a release from the city. But we know all that. That's what we've been doing for 8 months. Santa will remain seated behind a stanchion that is spaced 6 feet apart from the guest. The program's free. It doesn't cost you anything to come downtown for Santa on the Square. Guests, however, must reserve a time slot because of COVID-19 precautions, and you can do that by emailing LARTIS, L-A-R-T-I-S. That's L-A-R-T-I-S at ocalaflorida.org. No more than 8 individuals will be allowed in the photo at one time. Now, you are encouraged to bring your own cameras. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Santa on the Square, take your own photos. That way you socially distance that way. Individually wrapped treats will be handed out to children after their photo with Santa and Mrs. Claus. If you want more information about this or any event that the Parks and Rec that Rec and Park is doing, go to Ocala, Florida. Go to ocalafl.org, ocalafl.org/holidays, or you can call the City of Ocala Rec and Park Department by dialing 352-368-5517. Once again, that's 352-368-5517. Another thing takes place on the Square that I'm really partial to. Commissioner Kathy Bryant works hand in hand with Carla Grimsley from Interfaith, as well as people from Brothers Keepers and all. It's Bring Home the Harvest. Marion County residents always come out in force, but this year we really need you to come out even more to donate food, baby items, toiletries to help those families in need during the holiday season. It may be even more difficult for families this time due to lost jobs, lost loved ones because of COVID. The pandemics threw everything into a uproar. Bring Home the Harvest food drive stocks the area's 3 largest food banks, Brothers Keeper, Salvation Army, and Interfaith Emergency Services. Carla Grimsley, the executive director of Interfaith, said, it's hard to imagine that for some families a holiday meal simply doesn't fit into the budget. That's why we look to the community to help us make it possible for every family in Marion County to enjoy a holiday meal with loved ones. Carla Grimsley added there are still families trying to overcome the impact of COVID-19 and the effect it has had on their livelihood. Boy, do I know that. When COVID struck in, when they shut down everybody in March, I shut down, as you know, a lot of you know, I did trivia around town for a long time. And they shut trivia down because they shut the restaurants down. Only one of the 5 restaurants that I did trivia at I worked 5 nights a week doing trivia. Only one of those 5 restaurants has picked me back up for trivia because, if you're running at less than capacity and people aren't coming out as much because of COVID, you want those tables to turn over. You just don't want people sitting there taking up an hour and a half, 2 hours. I completely understand it. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Yeah, hello there. I thought you'd want to know that Georgia Southern is playing Army this weekend.
They certainly are. I'm well aware of that, Jim. Coach Munkin, Jeff Munkin with the Army Cadets, the Black Knights, Georgia Southern. That's a game because Coach Munkin used to coach, was the head coach at Georgia Southern. So believe me, I know we're playing the Black Knights. Believe me.
All right. You have a good morning now.
Thanks, Jim. So the 9th annual Bring Home the Harvest campaign, Marion County officials have spearheaded the expanded drive for the past 8 years. Organizers hope residents collect canned food, baby and toiletry items. You can drop off the supplies at nearly 100 government locations. Last year, about 10 tons of food were collected. I'm going to give you some of the locations: public libraries, city and county fire stations, sheriff's office, district offices, tax collector's office, solid waste recycling centers, supervisor of elections office, Marion County administrative offices, the Ocala City Hall, the Ocala Police Department, the Ocala Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership Complex. That's just to name a few. There's over 100 places you can drop off supplies for Bring Home the Harvest. Please, please, Marion County, help us make sure that every family in Marion County gets to enjoy a holiday meal with their loved ones. Bring home the harvest. I can't implore you enough to bring home the harvest. We're going to take a break. When we come back, there's been an arrest made in a shooting that happened this weekend right here in Marion County. I'll tell you more about that after this break. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of MyPillow, and like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. Pillows would go flat, I would flip-flop all night long, I would wake up with a sore neck, maybe a headache, or feel like I needed a nap even though I slept 8 hours. When I invented MyPillow, I wanted it to where you can move the patented fill to give you the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of sleep position. MyPillow will get you into that deep sleep faster, and you will stay there longer. It's not about how much time we spend in bed, it's about how much of that quality sleep we get. And I give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. And here's my best offer ever.
Right now, MyPillow has a special offer for you. 2 MyPillow premiums for one low price plus free shipping. Each pillow is made in the USA and is machine washable and dryable. Call 800-820-7056 or go to MyPillow.com and use promo code Annie to get 2 MyPillow premiums for one low price plus free shipping. That's 800-820-7056 or go to MyPillow.com, promo code Annie.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Promo code Annie.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros, trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit 2meninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. In addition to our pasture mowing and tractor services, including zero-turn mowers for your fence line finish, we also offer rototilling and fence row spraying. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Elks Lodge, 25th Avenue in Ocala, any Wednesday at 7 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com. Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
We have reached the playoffs of the high school football season, and in our WOCA Game of the Week, presented by McCarson Electric, the Westport Wolfpack will take on the Hawks of Spruce Creek. The Hawks will travel to Westport High School from Port Orange with a 4-3 record, as the Wolfpack hosts their first home playoff football game in school history. It's the WOCA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by McCarson Electric, proudly serving Marion County for over 30 years. McCarson Electric for all of your commercial, industrial, and residential needs. Call McCarson at 352-812-4486. So join the pro, the coach, and the troll this Friday night as the Wolfpack take on the Hawks of Spruce Creek. It's the high school football game of the week presented by McCarson Electric. 352-812-4486. Pre-game starts at 7 and kickoff is at 7:30. And you can hear it all right here on WOCA, The Source.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to the last few minutes of the Tuesday edition of Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a beautiful Tuesday morning. We're coming to you live from the studios of WOCA Radio, just outside the food court entrance to the Paddock Mall. I'm looking outside the window here, sun high in the sky, beautiful blue skies, not a cloud to be seen as the horse statues frolic in the pasture right here next to me. It really, really is a very nice day here in Ocala. Take advantage of it. Go outside. Enjoy yourself. Got two news stories I want to get to. There's been an arrest made in the shooting of a 50-year-old man who was shot and killed Sunday night in Marion Oaks. Good work by the Ocala, by the Marion County Sheriff's Office, as it were. They've arrested a 33-year-old suspect. He was arrested in Georgia in connection with the case. Christopher Hallett died in the shooting, which happened about 9 p.m. On Southwest 34th Court Road, which is about a mile and a half off the main County Road 484 entrance in Marion, in the Marion Oaks community. Neely Petrie Blanchard was described by the Sheriff's Office as a suspect. He was arrested in Lowndes County, Georgia. Multiple Sheriff's Office units were on the scene Monday, including 2 forensic vans. Working the scene. So good job to the Marion County Sheriff's Office for putting out a bolo, I guess, on the alleged shooter, Neely Petrie Blanchard, and he was arrested in Lowndes County, Georgia. Valdosta. People don't know where Lowndes County is. That's Valdosta, Georgia. So good job to the Marion County Sheriff's Office. The shooting happened Sunday night. They worked the scene Monday morning, and an arrest has been made. Here it is Tuesday morning. The arrest was made yesterday, so good for the Marion County Sheriff's Office closing that case so fast, getting a suspect in custody. The Marion County Sheriff's Office says they don't believe that they believe this was an incident amongst people who knew each other, so they don't think it's it ain't going to go any farther than this. So, good job to the Marion County Sheriff's Office for quickly bringing a suspect into custody. Ocala police have issued 2 tickets to a woman involved in a crash that claimed the life of a motorcyclist a few months ago on US 441 near Northeast 22nd Street. If you remember this, John Snow of Jacksonville, he was on his Suzuki motorcycle when he got hit and died. Brianna Nicole Flannery of Webster received 2 citations, failing to obey a traffic sign and not stopping or yielding in an intersection. On the afternoon of September 6th, John Snow was riding his Suzuki motorcycle on the inside lane of 441 approaching Northwest 22nd Street. Flannery was driving a Hyundai Elantra. She was eastbound on Northeast 22nd Street. The Hyundai crossed US 441, struck the motorcycle. Upon impact, the motorcycle was pushed sideways, stripping the front tire from the rim. The front wheel left gouge and scrape marks in the roadway. Snow was taken to ORMC where he succumbed to his injuries. An officer spoke with Flannery after the crash. She said she was stopped at the stop sign. A passenger told her, "Go, it's clear." She said she did not see that under the stop sign. A second sign said, "Right turn only." Flannery told the officer she did not see Snow and added she's not familiar with the roadway or the area. So tickets, not charges, given to a woman, Brianna Nicole Flannery of Webster, after she struck and killed John Snow of Jacksonville on his motorcycle in September. So, I'm just watch out for motorcyclists. Joe Martone rides a motorcycle. We don't want him to face any kind of problems. And, I'm not a motorcycle guy. I don't own a motorcycle. Last motorcycle I owned, I think I was 19. It was a dirt bike, and I about broke my fool neck on it. I've had 3-wheelers, I've had 4-wheelers, stuff like that, but never the motorcycle guy, although I got lots of good friends who are motorcycle guys and girls who ride motorcycles on a regular basis, and people just seem to not see them all the time. So pay attention while you're out there on the roadways, especially during this busy holiday season. Hi, caller, who's this?
Hi, Tom. You calling in again?
Hey, buddy. Oh, you're from the home of Harley Davidson.
Thing now, I know they're not having an official light up Ocala, but are they going to light up the square and have a Christmas tree?
They are putting the lights up and everything. They're going to light the square up. They're just not going to have an official ceremony that brings 30, 40,000 people downtown. But they are going to put the lights in the square just as normal and light them. There just won't be any large gathering of people. And hey, by the way, today at the city council meeting, if you want your voice to be heard, today at Ocala City Council meeting is when they're going to make a decision on whether to issue permits for the Christmas parade or not.
Well, let's hope it gets that it happens, but I don't know. It's really up in the air, I guess.
It's been a strange year, Hugh, with all this pandemic stuff and everything. And we're just learning how to deal with these things. And they're canceling football games and they're canceling Christmas light-ups and. They've canceled Christmas festival. I've done the same Christmas festival for 11 years. It got canceled, but it's in Alachua County.
Yeah.
It's a little more liberal in Alachua County than it is in Marion County. But hey, the city council
we got 6 weeks to go yet before 2021. So let's just hope everything kind of falls in place and not any more crazy stuff happens.
You mean like WOCA letting me come back on the radio?
That was one of the better things this year.
Hey, Hugh, thanks for listening and thanks for the call, buddy.
Okay, you bet. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to get out to the city council meeting today, city council starts at 5. You start seating around 4:15. One of the issues they're going to take up today is the permit issue for the Ocala Christmas Parade. Sue Mosley, the director, the chairperson of the Ocala Christmas Parade board, she hopes that they give her the okay. I know that Mr. Whitehead, the assistant city manager, Ken Whitehead, said he's going to recommend the city council give the permit, but still it's up to the 5 sitting city council members in a vote whether the permit is issued or not. So come out to city council today. And by the way, even if you're not interested in the Christmas parade issue, shouldn't you be interested in what your lawmakers, the decision your lawmakers are making on every facet that they decide at the city council or the county commission meetings? I encourage everyone to come out. It's open to the public because that's how it's got to be. When they govern for us, we elect them. We are their employers. They are the employees. That's what people seem to forget. Elected officials aren't the be-all, end-all. They're employees of us. We're the employer. They're the employees. So come out to city council, come out to county commission meetings, go to school board meetings, because really the president, the vice president, and the Senate and the Congress, they can impact your life in a broad way with tax laws and money that they give for roadway infrastructure and all. But your day-to-day life is affected much more by your city councils, your county commissions, and your school boards than they are by your state governments or your federal governments. That's just fact. Millage rates and all are set by your county commissioners and your city councils and your school boards. They're not set by the Senate of the United States. They're not set by President Donald Trump. They're not set by Governor DeSantis. They're set by your city councilmen, your city council members, your county commissioners, and your school board. So go out and get in tune with what they're doing. Like your school board ruled that no, even if they have the Christmas parade, no school groups can participate in the Christmas parade. Ludicrous. Doesn't make any sense. Dare I say, dumb. Yeah, I don't care. I'll say dumb. In my opinion, the fact that you don't let a marching band go, which could, by the way, spread out because their instruments can be heard. You don't let a marching band march in the parade. Moron! In my opinion. If you don't agree with me, send emails to tom@woca.com. Or if you do agree with me, send emails to tom@woca.com. Tell me what you think, because I think it's ludicrous that these children, these kids, are being denied their opportunity to march in the Christmas parade. Some of these band members, cheerleaders, they look to this as a highlight of their school year, and to have it taken from them by 5 people who say, oh, it's in their best interest. Really? Really? Best interest when you can social distance easily and it's outside? Come on, man. You know that ain't right. You're doing it so you cover your, CYA. We'll just leave it at that. Hey, if you want to fill out the letter and mail it to the U.S. to the White House so they can get it to the Supreme Court, Matt Gibbs brought those in. They're here at WOCA Radio. You just come in and ask Joe to get one of the letters to send to the White House. We'll get you set up to do that too. Matt Gibbs taking a stand. He's like, too many times I thought, well, somebody else will do it. This time I'm doing it. And kudos to Matt Gibbs for stepping up. And it's not about who wins the election. It's about the integrity of the election and the trust that people have in our election process. And right now, people don't have a whole lot of trust in our election process. And how can you blame them? I don't know that you really can. I want to thank my guest, Carol Ann Baldwin, for In the Garden with Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin, and, of course, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Auto Repair with Personal Care. Tomorrow, I'll be back here tomorrow taking your phone calls and reading your emails that you send me on the air, letting people know what you think. Till then, see you tomorrow. Bye now.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
To recount, one rural county has found 2,600 uncounted ballots. It's unlikely to change the state's overall results, said Gabriel Sterling, Georgia's voting system implementation manager. The error could worsen an already tense situation in the state amid allegations by President Trump's campaign that the election was marred by fraud.
President Trump asked for options on attacking Iran's main nuclear site last week, but ultimately decided against the strike, a U.S. official said on Monday. Trump made the request during a meeting on Thursday with his top national security aides. The official confirmed the accounts of the meeting in the New York Times, which reported that the advisors persuaded Trump not to go ahead with the strike because of the risk of a broader conflict. Hurricane Iota made landfall Monday night about 15 miles from where Ada touched down less than 2 weeks ago. Iota hit Nicaragua as a Category 4 with 155-mile-an-hour winds. USA Radio News.
Could an ancient mystery be determining the events of our time? Could it reveal the secret of our future? Are recent events a warning that we are approaching judgment? How much time do we have left? Author Jonathan Cahn releases the book that reveals what could not be revealed until now. His newest New York Times bestseller, The Harbinger 2, The Return. Embark on an epic journey to uncover the mysteries and revelations that are changing the world and will change your life. Available online and wherever fine books are sold.
Is your prostate waking you up more often than your alarm clock? The fact is, the older you get, the more likely you'll have prostate problems, which can affect your everyday life. That's where Prostate Complete by Real Health comes in. Prostate Complete is the result of 20 years of experience as a leader in men's health. The powerful formula in Prostate Complete supports natural prostate function and reduced urinary urges for a better quality of life. Available at Walmart. Visit prostate1perday.com for special offers. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended